Hi guys, the topic of today's video is taking a camera on vacation. Recently I've been to Romania and Bulgaria and took thousands of beautiful photos and videos from the sea and mountains, and as always I have very mixed feelings about taking a camera on vacation with my family. And in the next few minutes I'll tell you why I have these mixed feelings and what can be wrong with taking a camera on vacation. Stay tuned. To begin with, I should say the process of taking pictures and videos itself, regardless whether you're on vacation or not, is an addiction, and the more you shoot, the more you want to shoot. And at the same time you need more storage, you need an enormous amount of time to do something with these photos and videos. If you want to just go once through the material you've shot, let's say 2000 photos, as human you'll spend around 2 seconds on each of your photos without doing any cropping or color grading. You'll need around 1 hour to just go through them and throw away garbage shots. Imagine how much time you need to then edit and color grade them. And these were just photos. With videos it takes even more time. And I'm not complaining now or looking for an excuse to not take photos. I just want to emphasize that this is the result of this weird addiction of taking lots of photos and videos when I have a camera with me. Another thing, the more expensive gear you have, the more stress you have while leaving it in your car while traveling. During my last vacation, we were sleeping almost every day in different locations, just to visit as many places as possible. And obviously, all our stuff was in the car, so in many situations when I was not sure about the safety of the place where I parked my car, I had to carry at least my camera with me, just in case. And when we were spending time on the beach, for example, I had to leave all my gear in my car, which was not so smart and safe, however much safer than if I would go swimming and leave my gear on a sun lounger. So you see this feeling that doesn't allow you to fully relax, the feeling of uncertainty about what to do with my gear was very often occupying my mind. Third thing that I think a lot of people experience during vacation, including myself, is overdoing. And what I mean by that, well, when you see some really picturesque place and you know that the photo will be just stunning, then of course it is worth it to use a better camera to get the best quality from the composition you are shooting. But in most of situations it will not be the best place, it will not be the best composition, and instead of taking a photo using my phone, I document an average object in an average place with a full-frame 24 megapixels camera. The photos or videos that most probably will land in the trash bin, but because I have my camera with me, I prefer to use the better equipment. Just because I have it with me, which is totally unnecessary. Fourth problem is kind of similar to overdoing, but a little bit different. This is a work duplication. Sometimes when I see something worth capturing, I catch myself doing the same shot using my phone and camera. A camera just to capture good quality raw files in case you decide to edit it hard in the future, and a phone shot to share it fast on social media. And that takes so much time and unnecessary memory space. Moreover, instead of enjoying the moment and keeping it all in memory, I'm trying my best to capture as much as I can with both tools, forgetting that this is not a freaking commercial project where it's better to have more shots rather than less. This is my life, my vacation, time to relax. So duplication at work is something I really need to get rid of. Last but not least is freedom, or to be more precise, lack of freedom. It's just my personal feeling, but the less gear I have with me, the more freedom I have. I don't need to worry about charging the batteries, I don't need to think about what lens to use for a particular shot, I don't need to worry about someone stealing something from my car when I'm on the beach. Freedom is something that I appreciate a lot, and I even came up with a thought which says that the less gear you have, the more freedom you gain. And that was also one of the reasons why I created a separate video about my minimalistic travel bag, where I describe the set of essential pieces of gear that I take on short trips, and depending on the situation also on the longer ones. I've added the link below, check it out, very useful for the ones of you who appreciate freedom more than tons of gear. So guys, I've just mentioned 5 things that bother me in regards to taking the camera on vacation, and despite all these concerns, I'm pretty sure that I'll still be taking my camera with me on vacation. And if you want to know why, well, just because I'm addicted to content creation, and whatever difficulties I face, I just ignore them, because this is my passion and nothing will stop me from doing what I love. So, wish you a great week guys, do what you love, and see you in the next one. Cheers!